So now let's talk about the nexus of mindfulness and voice. This is important because we have to be mindful of how we use our voice. I was watching this thing. It's a big stench in the African American women's community. Let me explain why. Okay. This guy, Derek, he got out there and he became so popular that he was able to intertwine himself within the community as someone knowledgeable about men who cheat. Now, most men will tell you if there's a man in your life that says that they're highly knowledgeable about men who cheat, then more than likely they are a cheater. So, in this voyage of finding out about him on Clubhouse, I found out that he was cheating on his wife and he was also narcissistically treating his wife. All right. Now, I won't say he's a narcissist because I am not a doctor who can diagnose those type of things. That is not my field. However, but when I looked at that overall aspect of communication, I thought about the mindfulness of voice. We have to be mindful how we use our voice because even in that sense, whether or not he did right or did wrong at one period in his communications, he scarred a lot of people. When you attract that much attention and when you collect and collaborate with that many people and become a part of a influencer society, it is better to pay attention to how we influence society. Britney Spears today, she was talking about what she was going through, or in the news I saw today, that when Britney Spears was talking about what she was going through, she decided to say, you know what? I can't show my weakness. I have to stay strong. And if I can stay strong in this, I can put out a smile to you all and tell you all to stay strong too. And that's important. She wanted everyone else to stay strong as well. And so she was being mindful of not what we call trauma connecting, connecting your trauma with other people and spreading it out and putting more ill will out there in the community. Our whole goal is to build goodwill. The more goodwill we build in the community, the more we can help others grow and lead themselves out of whatever situation they're in. And that's why we do this, right? So I can't say I don't like my voice anymore. I've learned to like my voice a lot more using these techniques. And the more I use my voice and the more I use these inflections and the more I build upon these things, the more I start to love how my voice sounds when I hear it back. Now, people will say, yeah, that's too much into yourself. But in this world of social media, in this world of internet, in this world of broadcasting, in this world of influencing, you have to kind of get into that point. In this world of millionaires and billionaires, they have to get into that point of being into themselves a lot to understand where they're going to help other people grow and where they're going to take themselves to grow. And hopefully that's vertical. You see what I'm saying? So when we use our voice, we've got to really understand that our voice is a conduit of our thoughts and our emotions. And it's deeply connected to how our state of mind is. So when we come at something and we don't have a right state of mind, we kind of can mess it up easily using our voice. Sometimes it's better not to speak. I know that because I'm the guy who speaks first and then realizes that later it was the wrong time. Sometimes they say it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission, but not always. Not when it comes to your voice and when you use your voice. That's why in one of my songs I say, consciously thinking. That's my need before speaking. And there's a reason because I've spent a lot of my life not consciously thinking before speaking. A lot of times I ad-lib not thinking about what I'm saying before speaking. But I know what I'm talking about, so I don't have to think about it. And I know what I'm going to get across these days. But when I was a kid, I used to sit there and watch things go by and just blurt it out. Did you see that? Da, 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 da. And that's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be connecting with people and keeping things that need to be sacred. We're supposed to be building our society upon the experiences of each other and the personal experiences that we relate and share. And if we do so, then we don't always blurt out everything that's going on because everything that's going on is not for everyone. This lesson may not be for everyone. This experience may not be for everyone. And so I'm hoping this experience gets out to the people that really need to hear that you can use your voice to do more. You can use your voice to unleash the power within inside of you. So unleash your voice and you'll unleash your abilities.